Alright, some more Fearsome Top 5. We got 8 scary videos that prove ghosts are real, man. Let's get it. Lights out. Let's go, man. Don't gotta prove to me that ghosts are real, bro.
Things are about to get creepy as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. In July of 2025, a woman named Sarah moved into a new home with her husband. Not long after settling in, they began experiencing strange and unexplainable events throughout the house. At first, they brushed it off as a series of odd coincidences, but as the weeks went on, the activity only grew more intense.
So some of you are wanting to know what kind of activity we've kind of experienced since we moved in here. And I can tell you that the activity started pretty much right away, like pretty much immediately. So at first it was just like hearing little noises here and there. That escalated to hearing voices. We both have heard like men and women and children voices.
Gee, that whole family, bro?
There's multiple things going on in here, multiple ghosties in here. So like the first week that we moved in here, we have this Bible sitting here above our bed, and we heard a huge bang, and we came in here and it was on the floor.
Oh nah, that ain't good.
It over. Both my husband and
Bro, that thing targeted the Bible, and you need to move out right now, bro.
I have smelled cigarettes like often. Both of us do not smoke. This house is very clean, but just randomly we will get like a really strong smell of cigarettes.
They reported hearing voices when no one else was around, objects falling on their own, and even feeling what seemed like an unseen presence physically touching them. Before long, the couple became fully convinced that something paranormal was inside their home. That's when they decided to install cameras throughout the house, hoping to capture proof of whatever was haunting them. And it didn't take long before something showed up.
Oh, dude, that's the ball she was just sitting on. No, that's not from her sitting on it. If it was from her sitting on it, it would have moved immediately, bro.
For a nap, the exercise ball suddenly began rolling across the floor. This movement came out of nowhere, and the way it rolled looked like it had some force behind it. Sarah looked over, the hairs on the back of her neck standing up as she tried her best not to react in front of the baby. About a week later, as she walked toward the bathroom to wash her hands, one of the cameras captured something even more unsettling.
Wash your hands.
Did it say wash your hands?
Moments after the camera began recording, a chilling male voice was captured. After replaying this audio multiple times, I'm fairly confident that this voice is saying, "Ew, wash your hands with soap."
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
The ghost, bro.
An oddly specific
Ew, wash your hands with... That's actually hilarious, bro. The ghost is even disgusted by that.
phrase recorded at the exact moment Sarah was headed to do just that. The activity in her home doesn't seem to be slowing down, so I think it's about time that Sarah finds a priest, or like a team of priests. Number 2.
Bring the whole squad in.
Late one night, just as the clock neared midnight, a woman's doorbell camera was triggered by motion. She wasn't expecting anyone, and the timing made it even more unsettling. Curious, she opened the footage, only to see something that instantly sent chills down her spine. On the right side of her porch stood a tall, translucent figure. It had no clear features, making it impossible to tell what it truly was.
This looks like a
The
mist.
figure appeared to stand there, gently swaying back and forth, never moving from that spot. By the time she checked the camera the next morning, it had completely vanished. So what was it? Just a trick of the light, or something far more unsettling?
I don't know, the way it's moving is a little bit weird. You could kind of tell that it has a head and like shoulders and like a body, but it looked very misty.
Ashley rarely posts on social media, and when she does, it's usually photos and videos of her family's life. So when she suddenly uploaded footage from her security camera, it immediately caught people off guard. Even more unsettling was the figure that appeared in the video.
Ew, bro. There's so many captures like this, like just like this. What is that? What is that? What is this? What is that? The fudge is that? I mean, there's the ghost back there, but honestly, this is more weird. What is this? It left like a whole trail.
At 5 in the morning, her camera captured the haunting sight of a ghoulish figure moving through her yard. This foggy silhouette walked past her house, having no visible features. The shape of its body just barely resembles that of a person. But besides that, it looks like something else entirely. Something paranormal. This was the first and last time that Ashley has ever seen anything like this on her camera. But just to be safe, let's keep our doors locked and a bottle of holy water near our beds, shall we? Number 4.
Man, I do love that Fearsome is just as, you know, cautious about this stuff and paranoid as I am. I'm sure a lot of people are.
Shed in his backyard where he sometimes does work. But lately, while completely alone in the shed, he's been hearing movement and even more unsettling, voices.
You can believe me or not, I don't care. But listen to this. I'm out in the shed working on tools. Listen. If I hear it again, dude, I swear to God, there's something up in this attic, man. I'm not getting up in here and shit.
Nah. Shut that door. Shut that door, yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my
Every time he opens the door.
God, man, there's something in this air, dude. Oh my God. Dude, I don't know what to do.
Not go up there. No.
Do you hear this shit, man? In a situation like this. Do you hear this shit, man? This thing was built before I bought this house, man. I've never gone up here one time.
Don't start now.
What the fuck was that, man?
Nah.
There's stuff left from the previous owner. Oh my.
Oh, that's terrifying. That window at the end? Nah, bro, tell me that's not terrifying. Like, this is every horror game attic, horror movie attic that there is. You know, you got this long-ass attic with a window with a little bit of light at the end of it. And you got these obstacles, like, you got these little bins here, and there's something like right here, you got these obstacles you gotta go through, and you know damn well, the moment you pass these bins, you're gonna see something dart across the attic, and it's gonna go hide behind something else. You keep walking a little bit, very slowly, you're breathing heavily, you know, you keep walking, and then you hear, like, a footstep, you know, like the creaking on the floorboards behind something else, or even maybe behind you where these bins are after you've already passed them. So now you're feeling like, oh shit, now I'm stuck here. The only way to go is forward. But man, there ain't, you know, there's no amount of money that you could ever give me, nothing that you could ever offer me that would make me walk to that window. I promise you. Not after hearing that ghost baby, bro. Nope. Yeah, God! Oh, you stupid baby.
The clear
Damn.
sound of voices were coming from the attic. Voices that sound like they belong to a child. But as far as Ryan knows, he doesn't have a child in
I
his
kind of
attic.
overreacted
He's
right there a
clearly
little bit.
disturbed and unsure of what to do next. In the following weeks, this activity seemed to escalate, putting Ryan more and more on edge.
I want to show you guys something, man. Open my garage door, pulling into my house, and guess what's on, man? The lights are on in the shed. Haven't been in there in 3 days. 3 days. Haven't been in there. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. No, you know what? We're doing this in one take. One take. One take. Oh my God, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's see. I gotta see what's going on. Hold on. This is insane. Doors open in here too. Hey, who's in here? Hey! Who is in here? Come on, man. Come on.
What almost looked like a see-through feather floating behind me. Caught it out of the corner of my eye and then it went behind my view. I saw it again and I couldn't see it. What?
Come on, man. Come on. What is that? What is that? Oh my God, dude, Hey, who is in here, man? I'm over it!
Oh, what is he doing up there? Oh! Did that sledgehammer just fall? Right by your foot, bro. Was that the sledgehammer? Bro, look how close that was to smashing your toes.
Did you hear that? My dog's barking too. How's my dog outside?
Bro, I can tell this is real because listen to how jumpy, look at how jumpy he is. Like, I'd be that same way. I'd be that same way, bro. You can hear how out of breath he is. You know, how jumpy he is, that even his dog barking in the other house, clear down, you know, all the way over there. You know, I'd be the same way. I think this is good proof that this is real, man. You know, it's hard to fake this stuff.
How did my dog?
And if he is, you know, A+ acting, man, but I believe it.
Just get outside. I'm gonna chime in right
Wait,
here.
what kind of dog is that?
How did my dog just get outside?
Is that a border collie? What kind of dog?
I'm gonna...
Hold on a minute, man. I gotta see
How's
that.
my dog outside? How did my dog just get outside?
That looks like a border collie. I had a half German, I had a half border collie mix.
I'm gonna chime in right here. I 100% get it. If you don't believe it, if this seems far-fetched, I've watched thousands of these videos, you know, on my time on TikTok, and I always have my skeptics about it. No one is home. That is my mother's car that's parked in that same spot for months. If I can figure out how to do that and show you pictures of it or any type of proof, I will. That dog was in that house with the doors locked and everything. I'm walking her right now. But listen, finish watching this video, man. I literally am terrified, and I got to get the out of this house. And that car is broken down. That's my mother's car that's been here for months. No one is in this house, man. How is my dog outside?
Wait, why is the door shut? Did he shut the door to the shed?
Okay. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Oh my God, I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
As soon as he stepped foot into the shed, a faint voice was caught saying, "Get out."
This is insane. Doors open in here too. Hey,
Yeah,
who's
nah.
in here? Too. Hey, who's in here? Too. Hey, who's in here?
He yelled up into the attic, and almost in response, a deep manly groan can be heard.
Oh my.
That sounds
This
nasty.
activity is something he's never experienced, and before this, he was even a skeptic. With so much activity happening in the shed, he decided to install a camera in an attempt to catch further evidence of what's been happening. And let's just say it didn't take long to catch something.
Brother. There's like more than one ghost in there. The one that said get out sounded like a woman. Is this like the ghost of the person, like the guy who used to live here, and he thinks he's actually working on tools or some shit, bro? Like he's just having a hard day's work or some shit. Is that music? Yeah, bro, he's just chilling in there. He's working, listening to music, and every time this dude walks in the door, he's like, bro, you're interrupting my work, get out. And then the groaning's because he's pissed off, bro, because the guy won't leave. He keeps interrupting his work. He can't get his work done. You know, I feel you, brother. I feel you. What the fudge? Oh, what the... What is that? A balloon? Board up the shed. Lock that shit down. Bro, was that a hand? What was that? Was that a hand? Right here. It pulled away! It pulled away, bro! That shit's running. Oh yeah, see? See? Now look, if you would've went up in that attic, you would've heard that shit running after you, and tell me you wouldn't have jumped out that damn window on the other side of the attic, bro. That's the only way. You know? You get halfway through that attic, and you hear that, you hear this. Behind you. Tell me what you're gonna do in that situation. You're jumping out the window. There's no other way. It's either that or die, bro. Like, there is nowhere else to go. That is the only option. You take a broken arm and maybe a broken neck, bro, over that. There's nothing more scary than hearing something running behind you that you can't see. Like, nothing, bro. That thing's walking heavy as shit.
Loud bangs and knocks can be heard coming from the attic above. Then objects start to fall, almost appearing to get thrown down from the attic. Ryan has checked the attic several times and never found any signs that anyone is up there, leading me to believe that he's dealing with a poltergeist, one that seems to be angry. For now, I'll make sure to keep an eye on his account for any further updates.
Tell me how you watched that video from your camera and you go back in that shed. How do you do that? I can't. Nope.
Number 5.
I'd be thinking that a freaking, you know, like that sledgehammer that fell really close to his toes. I don't know if that was from the ghost or what. But I'm telling you now, bro, I'd be, if I've got my back turned, I'd be thinking the whole time that I'm gonna get hit in the back of the head with a hammer. Or something worse.
In 2018, a woman named Ricky began noticing something deeply unsettling. An apparition of a woman appearing around her home. At first, she was shaken and confused, unsure of what she was actually witnessing. Hoping to capture proof, she set up a camera, and it wasn't long before the figure showed itself again.
Why is the light going all crazy? Wait. Wait, oh, yep, I knew I saw some shit. Hey, whoa, slow down, don't come that close. I thought you were gonna walk up to the camera, but that was terrifying.
At 11:30 p.m., the camera in her living room was recording when a haunting figure appeared in the kitchen.
Look at that, bro.
From the left side, this short silhouette walked into the room.
Look at that, man, that's terrifying. I thought she was walking so confidently, I thought she was coming up to the camera, bro. I was,
Went to the right, then walked back out the same way it came. Because of the dark lighting, it's kind of hard to see, but after brightening the footage, it becomes a bit more clear. No one in the house was awake at the time, and Ricky has no idea how to explain this. But what do you think? Number 6. For over a year now, a man named Kyle Anthony has been dealing with a malevolent force inside of his home.
Yeah,
He tried to ignore it.
This name sounds familiar. Is this the, I'm trying to remember. Is this the guy that had the ghost, like, up in the attic in his garage? If this is him?
But the activity keeps getting worse. He often hears the unsettling sound of movement in his attic, witnesses objects move on their own, and he's even heard the hair-raising sound of a child's voice in his basement. Every so often, the activity will suddenly slow to a stop, only to come back full force soon after.
He did have cats, too. What is that on the right? What is that? Well, the fan's moving? What's that cat going after? The chair. Yeah, the cat saw the chair. No. Wait, what did the cat catch, though? Damn, man, what's all this stuff flying around? Another cat. Yeah. Good thing you got cats now. I mean, they'll see this shit before anything. What is that? Is that
As his cat sat in
is that a cat up on the? No. I thought that was two cat eyes. I think it's just. I don't know what that is.
As his cat sat in the kitchen, a small object suddenly came rolling towards it, instantly catching the cat's attention.
Yeah.
Immediately after, the
I don't know what
thing
that
began
was.
to spin, followed by the chair rotating on its own, as if someone were sitting in it. And the way it spun around seems as if someone was turning to look at the cat.
Yeah, that's what I
To make
thought
things
too.
even creepier, the closet door at the end of the hall opened on its own.
I didn't even see
causing
that.
the cats to go investigate. And unfortunately for Kyle, this isn't the only activity he's had lately.
This hurts something out here.
This is him.
Oh, what the? Holy sh!
Oh. Yep. No.
Oh my god!
You can't even open it with the car there.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
No, you can't open it. The car's there.
I can't see up there because of the fucking car. I can't get this down either.
What?
Oh my god! What the?
Good idea.
After hearing noises in his garage, he went to investigate, only to witness the attic door open and close on its own. As he got closer to the door, it began to violently shake, as if something was desperately trying to get out. Then, for whatever crazy-ass reason, he decided to open it.
That's what I'm
revealing no one
saying.
inside. But the sound of footsteps that came from up there say otherwise. These are the kinds of things he's been dealing with on a daily basis. And sadly, they don't seem to be slowing down.
Move, brother.
Number 7. With cameras capturing more of our lives than ever, it's no surprise that strange and unexplainable moments are being caught on video more often. Especially now, with nearly 40% of homes using doorbell cameras. Well, outside of one particular house, one of these devices recorded something truly unsettling.
What the hell? In like a blue trench coat?
Camera recording.
Oh, what? What is that?
Camera recording.
What? What? What is this? What is that? And it just walked away. What? What?
Standing directly in front of the house was what looked like a ghostly apparition. A pale white figure stood perfectly still, not moving a single muscle. But the moment the doorbell announced camera recording, it vanished instantly, like
What
it knew
the
it was being
fudge?
watched. And it looks like this creepy little fella got camera shy. Number
I don't know
8.
what that thing at the bottom right was.
Ghosts aren't the only supernatural phenomenon caught on camera, as sometimes things are caught that simply seem out of this world. Over on the UFO subreddit, a video was posted of a mind-blowing sighting. In Burbank, California, over a neighborhood, a bizarre object was caught hovering through the sky.
Oh my god, man. Aliens, you know, talk about my biggest fear, bro. Aliens. Look at that shit, bro.
At around 10:30 p.m., residents spotted a glowing orb drifting across the sky above their homes. The illuminated object was reportedly moving faster than any plane or helicopter. And what happened next made it even stranger. It suddenly flipped direction, pulling off a sharp 180 mid-air, something no conventional aircraft can do. This footage has left viewers completely baffled. But what do you think it is?
Aliens.
Make sure to
Again.
follow me on Instagram.
Something else you don't gotta convince me on. Aliens, bro. I already know they're real. I already know. You know, whether they're here already or not, I don't know, bro. You know, I've never seen them with my own eye, like anything like that. I've never seen anything like that, I don't think. Yeah, you don't gotta convince me, man. You know, it's kind of weird. Aliens are like my biggest fear, you know, but my favorite movies involve aliens. Like Signs is my favorite movie ever, and it has to do with aliens. And honestly, that is one of the movies that actually like instilled my fear of aliens. E.T. was the first one. E.T. was, you know, I watched that as a kid, and immediately that is, you know, that is what started my fear of aliens, but Signs just fully instilled it in me. But yeah, E.T., bro. Just it's not, I guess, supposed to be scary. Alien wise, it's supposed to make you feel bad for the aliens. Hell not. E.T. got what was coming to him, bro. I don't care. The end of that movie, you know, when he was all gray and shit, you know, and he was, you know, on his last legs, he deserved that shit, bro. I don't care. Yeah, like the scene at the shed with Elliot and E.T. in the shed, and Elliot throws the ball into the shed, and then the ball comes rolling back out, bro. I've seen that in my nightmares so many times. That scene, like, it just sticks with me. That is, like, for me, the one scene that I will never forget, and, like, it's always just gonna be ingrained in my brain. That, and when Elliot goes to open the closet door with all the puppets in there, And then ET's, you know, in disguise in the house in that closet. He's acting like a puppet. And when they open the door and the girl screams and then ET screams, that scream from ET, bro, again, something else that just sticks with me forever, bro. Like it was awful. And yeah, like the ET phone home and how his finger lit up on the end. Like there's just so many. The way his neck extended when, and you know, like when he pursed his head up or some shit, his neck extends. Like, dude, that's just not right at all. And with Signs, you know, there's another scene within that movie that just kind of sticks with me. Is if you've seen Signs, if you haven't, I recommend it. um, yeah, it's when they're showing the news, um, of that birthday party with all the kids there, and it shows like outside and between like two bushes, I think it was, and the alien like walks by and like very slowly walks by and looks over toward the house at the kids and then just keeps walking, bro. Oh boy. That shit was awful. um yeah, I mean, I don't know. Mel Gibson's like one of my favorite actors, and you know, M. Night Shyamalan is just so freaking good, bro. He's just so good when it comes to movies, man. Yeah. That was 8 scary videos that prove ghosts are real. That dude in the shed, you know, with the shed ghost, I feel for him, bro. he was going through it, man. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoy, man. If you did, please drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man.